Ready, hunt!
From the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Ryan Aber. I'm Jenny Carlson. Ryan, there's a bit of video out from the Oklahoma practice earlier this week. They were doing the Oklahoma drill, obviously very well known around here. But we saw Jordan Phillips, a guy that's pretty highly regarded on the defensive line, essentially get run over by Keith Ford. A lot was made about Ford, but let's talk about Jordan Phillips. I mean, this is a guy that's supposed to anchor the defensive line, getting run over by a freshman running back. What are we to make of all this?
Yeah, he's supposed to be their best defensive lineman on a unit that has a ton of question marks going into this year. They were really hit hard by graduation, had some issues last year even with the guys they had there. And Phillips was supposed to be the one guy that you could count on this defensive line, and you see him get run over by a freshman running back like that. That raises a lot of questions here a couple days into practice. Well,
another question mark is DJ Ward, a guy that has some health issues. What do we know about him and his potential play?
Well, just sort of it came out Monday morning that DJ had a spleen issue. He hadn't gone through practice to this point. His doctors and their doctors and the family are still trying to evaluate things, figure out what they're going to do. But it looks like right now DJ's not going to be on the field for a while, and he was a guy coming in as a freshman that they expected could find his way into the rotation up there at defensive end.
Yeah, a defensive end, so now a defensive end issue, a defensive tackle issue. Where does all of this leave the defensive line?
Well, as more question marks than came in with, and we came in with a ton. Chuka and Dule is a pretty consistent guy up there. I think they still expect good things from him. But outside of that, you've got a lot of youth. Charles Tapper is a guy they talked up a lot, but until you see it in a game, you never know what's going to happen. And even Chuka might wind up having to sit out that first game because of some off-season issues. So this is a unit that's in a lot of upheaval right now, and that's a group that they really need to come on well because of the linebackers disappearing last year, all the questions in the secondary that they've got. So this defense is on shaky ground right now, it looks like.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.
Ready, hunt!